Welcome back to CTV Morning Live. We're talking wrestling in the National Capital Wrestling Club. And if you didn't know we had a wrestling club here, we do. And we have some incredibly talented wrestlers as a part of it as well. I have Dean Stinson-O'Gorman with me, coach, and Mike Smith as well. How are you guys?
Doing good, well.
Great,
good morning,
thanks.
Oh, good, good morning to you too. So obviously a lot of people talking about London 2012 and some of these amazing sports get highlighted. The physicality of what's going to happen in the Summer Games is astonishing, and when you look at it, this is where we see youngsters get inspired, right? You must have Olympic memories in your head that you think of.
Absolutely. Well, Danley Galley, 2000, Sydney, as he won his gold medal against a Russian, run around the mat and kiss the Canada flag. Of course, it brings a really good memory, right?
Awesome, and we have some really good wrestling talent in Canada. Tell me about the club, though, and who gets involved, like who can get involved.
So our club's been around since the 70s. We're primarily a high school age club. A lot of the high school programs in Ottawa, a lot of their wrestlers come and work out with us, and especially the kids that want to go on to the next level and compete at the provincial and national level. We actually brought two 17 and under national team members with us from our club today.
That is so cool, and they've got their suits on too to display that as well. Tell me about some of the fundamentals of wrestling, and tell me what it is that you're trying to do. Is it body control? Is that what you're trying to display?
Well, yeah, and the short answer is yes. But the fundamentals, you want to make sure you have a really good base, right? You want to be aware of where you are on the mat, and so when you're setting up your attacks, just before you take your opponent down, you want to know where you are. But body position, extremely important. Yeah,
and what we're talking about, someone, there are some applications outside of the actual sport for this, right? Just in fact, the amount of the physical shape that you're in from wrestling is usually top notch.
It's an intense conditioning sport. You're using every ounce of every drop of energy in your body through a 6-minute wrestling match. People, unless you've done it, don't really have a good.
I was just going to say, if you're watching this and you're like, oh, you're just rolling around on the ground. Okay, try it once, right? And you are just exhausted. You want to get conditioned. Look at that.
The kids develop this incredible sense of physical confidence from participating in the sport. Like, and it carries over to everything else in their life.
I can believe that. Just the ability to believe that you can do it and then do it. Because in wrestling, it's just part of your day to do something that you shouldn't be able to do, right?
Right.
And then you look back and go, cool, I did that.
That's amazing. Absolutely.
Yeah. And so when we talk about the Olympics, you are training, these are under 17s?
Right.
Right, so is that the dream?
It is. So you're looking at Augusta Eve and Magali Rondeau, who just came back from Venezuela at the Cadet Pan American Championship.
So
it's very cool. It'll be 15, 16, and to be traveling the world and represent your country and have your name and wear the Canada flag. It's quite the thing.
Wow.
So yeah, I think, maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I think you're looking at the future here in terms of our women's wrestling.
I love that. Yeah. Tell me how people can get involved if they were looking at this and thinking, like, if I have no wrestling experience, can I come to the club?
Well, by all means. We've got kids as young as 7 years old in our program, and right up through some people who are still wrestling with our club in their mid-20s, who have graduated from our high school program, gone off and been some of the top wrestlers in Canada at the senior level, and still come back and training with us.
Isn't that
so we
cool?
have a full range.
How do I get a hold of you guys?
Website, it was a phone call.
Website, phone call, exactly.
Okay.
I think you're posting the website up right now. There
yes, we are. It's right there on the screen. Look at that. And don't worry about not being good at first. That's what happens, and you learn how to work hard.
Absolutely. When I first started wrestling, I tell everybody I got beaten up all the time, and then it gets better. There's a silver lining.
That's right.
Yeah, wrestling's very much an experience sport. It's an important thing. It's not like hockey where if you don't start by age 6, you're probably never going to make the NHL.
Right.
A lot of people don't even start wrestling till high school, and that's okay because it's a late development sport.
Well, I know this, that in my high school football team, which is a very good football team, a lot of those linemen really started learning wrestling because, again, it's controlling the opponent's body. Right. And, those kinds of, those applications to almost every single sport, you can bounce from wrestling to any other sport.
Oh, yeah, because it's a great physical base, absolutely, right? Yeah. And as Dean mentioned, conditioning.
I love that. Conditioning, strength, and a lot of fun.
Right.
Believe it. National Capital Wrestling Club, check them out. Sounds like a good time to me.